Once again, I'm thankful for all the prayers that everybody had for him. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good day today. So we'll just wait and see what happens. If it doesn't get too bad, maybe she can get some porch time. But yeah, I agree with it. When it's real hot, just don't do it. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, tonight instead of 1,000, we'll just call it 500 because she was there and then she got down. So we'll call it 500. I'll mark that down on my calendar. All righty. Now we're going to try one more time for Jeanette. KI5 SSR WB8 VMW. How about it, Jeanette? One more time. All right, but at least she was on there this morning, which is a good thing. We know that she's okay. All righty. Now we'll go up to the critter control and see if anything's come up. And if they're exercising, that's good, and getting ready for the games. KA8MNT WB8 VMW. I still haven't come up with anything to give the guys, but we'll come up with something there, Tom. But you keep them practicing and keep them ready for the big games.
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim and everybody else that's here so far. Well, they're doing pretty good. Practice yesterday went nice and smooth, and I expect today is going to be doing pretty good. This afternoon, they're going to be getting ready to get on the bus to head out so that they can be down to Texas for the game with the Texan Armadillos. So should be a good series. The Armadillos are about 500, and we're hitting pretty close to that. So should be a pretty good game. So let's see here. With that, I'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, we're going to pull a fast one on the players when they go into practice. I'm going to send down a baseball that's got some special string windings and stuff. So that if it's hit really good and hard, it just flies apart. So don't tell nobody, and when they're up practicing in there, and the guy that gets that ball, he has bragging rights that he hit it so hard he knocked the cover off from it. That ought to be a good laugh. But don't tell them, or wait until it happens and see who gets it. All righty, Tom, you take care. Take care of the guys and make sure the bus is ready for the trip. All righty, now let's go down to Jacksonville and see how much time we lost today. So with all that there bad news, we're going to call on the short straw. He always gives us bad news, after June. WAJAX WB8 VMW. Good morning, Rod.
Well, good morning there, Jim. We're just messing with your mind this week. With Missy walking with us, it changed things up a little bit because it's easier for Rod to do the radio when Missy and I are talking. So anyway, we're having a good morning down here in Jacksonville. Rod's actually headed to the flying field this morning. He's going to fly his plane, and we have 77 degrees down here. We're headed up to around 97. And sunny skies, there's no clouds, there's some contrails up there, and you will be having 1 minute and 4 seconds less daylight today. But that's okay. I'm sure the sun will be shining, and you and Judy are going to have a great day. So thanks for giving us a call. I'll turn it back to you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, there's never a short straw. When I talk to you guys down there, it's always a pleasure, no matter who I got to get to talk to. But one of these days is going to surprise me. I might even get to talk to Canine, L-U-C-Y. All righty. Well, hope Rod flies the plane up instead of into the ground. I've flown a few of them into the ground, and some of them I go out and pick them up and put them back together, and some of them I take a little broom and a dustpan out. But anyway, hope he has fun. All righty, tell the kids to stay safe and stay well. All righty, now it's time to go down to Clarksville, and we'll see how Mark and Sarah's doing. WB6 BJN, WB8 VMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everyone on the Barometer Net. Good morning, everybody's doing good here. Sarah's doing good. In fact, she's up, and we'll probably go for a walk here in a little while. We try to get that done while it's still the cool of the day, but I want to get my weather in here, so we'll do that. And let's see. I hope you're doing good, Jim. Sounding good. 30.01.2 on the barometer, and it is steady. 68.7 degrees and 68 on the dew point. It's cooler this morning. Yesterday we were in the 70s. Humidity, 98%. Last lightning strike was 10 hours ago, and that was 10 to 12 miles away. We had about 500 lightning strikes yesterday with thunderstorms. South 1, gusting to 2 out of the south. No rain today, but we did have 42/100ths of an inch of rain yesterday. We've been getting rain right along. We've had over an inch, well over an inch, close to 2 inches in the last 6 or 7 days with just periodic little rains, and then one big rain that gave us an inch and something. So we've had some pretty good rain, but we're still way below normal. But more expected today and more expected over the weekend. I'll talk more about that later. Back to you, sir. WB6BJN, and good morning.
All righty, Mark. Well, good deal on you and Sarah feeling good this morning. That's great. All righty. Well, let me see. We got a little time. We're going to go to LJ before we go to Ray. KB8 LJ, WB8 VMW. Good morning, LJ, on Bedstead Corners.
WB8 VMJ in the pre-net group. This is KB8LJ. Well, actually, I might have been in here earlier, but because I was listening since a little after 6 o'clock, and I didn't see a good chance to jump in without running the risk. I thought it'd be nice to get in earlier and let the later people at the more popular times. So it looks like a good day here, and I'm looking forward to it. This is KB8LJ, back to net.
All right. righty, LJ. Well, the reason I call on them is, we just friends, and they just let everybody know that they're still vertical and everything. So every once in a while, somebody gets dropped off the end, and sorry to say that sometimes it's you. Oh, there's my cute wife waving. She must know that it's Gary's night or Gary's morning this morning. Alrighty, LJ, you take care. Now we'll go up to Ray, K5, CFY, WB8, VMW.
WB8, VMW, K5, CFY. Good morning, everybody. Good to hear everybody this morning. Looks like we're getting ready to get some rain showers, but doesn't look like anything else, so we can always use the rain. Thanks for checking into the Barometer Net yesterday, Jim, being out on the front porch there. I know it was a little bit hot out there for you, so thanks for being out there. Always good to hear from you. And I'll get off here and let you get ready for Mr. Gary there. So 73, y'all take care. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, on Wednesdays, if I don't nod off and forget or anything like that, or appointments or groceries or something, yeah, we'll be on the front porch and give you a shout. All righty, Ray. You and Fred take care. Now it's time for Mr. Chipper. I got the wave this morning for you there, Mr. Chipper. AAACS, custom select in some circles. So, you got about 8 seconds, and it's going to be all yours. So, Mr. Chipper, make it official. It is 7 o'clock.
7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, it's me. Good morning, Jim, and good morning, Sarah and friends. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, the PL114.8. This is Control Net, open to any and all licensed amateurs. We will direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic, however, is welcome to break into this net at any time. Would you want it any other way? Your net control operator this morning is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. The name here is Gary. Good morning, Jim. How you doing? Are you having a thoroughly terrific Thursday already? If you're not, you should, because it is. You know that. WB8 VMW to take it. This is AA8CS. And get ready, Brian.
It is definitely a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And you should be feeling good, because just when I called for you, a cute little girl standing in the doorway was just waving like her hand was falling off. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good crew out there. Lots of good stuff. And we found out some of our good friends are out of the hospital back home, so all is good. Well, I'm probably go out and sit on the porch for a little bit, and then when it gets hot, I get back inside and sit in my new air conditioner and keep cool. So, Mr. Chipper, I'm going to turn it over to you. You get them all organized out there. Yeah, I didn't tell too many lies, and Bill didn't bother me too much, so I guess I done all right this morning. So, Mr. Chipper, I want to turn it over to you. And everybody out there, stay safe, stay well, stay cool. We'll turn it back to Ned. Back to you, Mr. Chipper.
All right, Jim, thank you for that splendid introduction. We do appreciate that. And you tell that lovely bride of yours that I said hello and to keep waving. Yes, sirree. Yeah, we love her, don't we, Jim? Yes, we do. WB8 VMW, we're going to clear with you, Jim. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, my friend. Enjoy the porch, and we'll do this again tomorrow.
Clearing with VNW. Brian, how are you doing? What's going on in your world? Did you enjoy the 4th of July? Haven't talked to you since then, obviously. And did you do? I think you were going to do the 13 colonies. How did you make out? KD8VMM mobile to take it. This is AA8CS and Ray CFY. You're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Yeah, everything's going good here. No, I didn't run that colony. I was busy doing other stuff. So, and 4th of July was good. I didn't go anywhere too much, so I just grilled out on the grill and stuff, some meat and stuff. But a nice quiet weekend. Too hot for me though, but you'll have that in July. And not much else going on here. 67 degrees is what I had, and partly cloudy skies. So sun's up and glaring. So it's going to be a warm one today. And talk to you tomorrow. So have a good one, K8VMM. I'll be clear.
All right, sounds good, Brian. Thanks for being here. And we will definitely do this again tomorrow. We do appreciate you leading us off every Thursday and Friday morning. Keeps us grounded. Yeah, that's what it does. It keeps us grounded. All right, we're going to clear with VMM. Let's head out to Tulsa. K5CFY. Good morning, Ray. How you doing? This is AA8CS. And Jacksonville, you're on deck.
HCS in the net. This is K5CFY. Good morning, Gary. Thanks for getting my day started off right. And if I got the memo, this is thoroughly terrific Thursday. Anyway, good to hear you in there. Heard you last night on the Beacon Net. And all is well here. We got rain coming in, but it doesn't look like any thunderstorms or anything. So it'll probably be headed up your way in a day or so. So anyway, thanks for being there, Gary. Always a pleasure talking to you. And we'll say 73. Y'all take care. I'll let you get on down to Jacksonville. K5CFY, back to you.
W8WKY.
All righty, Ray. Thanks for being here this morning. And yeah, you got the memo and you got it right. Yep. So make sure you have one. Yeah, they're free and they're fun. Yeah, no worries there. K5CFY. Ray, take care. Enjoy a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain must fall. I know you guys are under a warning or something. I surely hope that, how do they say it? You weather the storm, right? Yeah, if there is a storm. Ray, take care. Be safe, and don't forget, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, we're going to clear with CFY. Let's head down to Jacksonville, K8JAX, and I think I heard that W8JAX was flying planes this morning. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Wendy, are you with me? This is AA8CS, and should I put ride down or not? What do you think? K8JAX to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Well, good morning there, Gary, and everyone else on the net. Oh, I guess we can go ahead and put W8JAX in here. He's here in spirit, and this is K8JAX, portable pedestrian, along with K9LUCY. And we're having a great morning down here in Jacksonville. Beautiful clear skies and 77 degrees. We're headed up to around 97. Enjoying the air conditioning this time of the year. But it's beautiful down here, and we're going to have 5-foot seas out there and 84-degree water temperature. So it's a great day, and hope that you and Joyce and Brindle and Sable, Sable, Sadie, sorry, there is a dog down here named Sable. Anyway, hope you and Joyce and Brindle and Sadie. Have a great day. Scratch the dogs behind the ears, and we're glad to hear that Bob's home. Hopefully Dan will be feeling better soon, too. We're praying for him. Back to you there, Gary. This is KAJAX Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Wendy, thank you for that. I'm pleased to hear that Bob's home. I got an email from Randy yesterday, and keeping me in the loop. So he was still in the hospital, but if he's home, that is a good thing. Anyway, hopefully Randy will be with us later on this morning and give me an update and give the rest of us an update as well. All right, Wendy, take care. Scratch Lucy behind her ears for me, and tell scratch Rod behind his ears too. Yeah, he probably needs it, I would think. The imagery. Anyway, you take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. Let's get our mobiles and short timers in here. If you're mobile short time, come on down. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London, short time.
Sir Martin Wadberg, short time.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papak, UMP, Thomas, Olmsted Township, short time.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
This is AA8CS. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Next short time.
Good morning. KC8, Fox, Green Vector. KCF, I'm doubling, and the previous station we doubled.
Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Romeo Mike, KC 0 LRM Kelly Mobile.
All right, we have a couple. I had one in and out station. When we get there, I got to get you back in here. I did not. You were kind of stuck underneath Nick there, and I didn't quite pull it out. N8WS is short time. KE8SFS also short time. KE8QMP, KJ5DIT, KD8SLG, and my in and out station. I'm going to pause the in and out station. Can you come back, please?
This is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8, KG10Bill.
Everybody, have a great day, Gary.
All right, yeah, that was my fault. I got HAG in and out, and I also have you. You were next on the callback list there, Phil. KPMI have you in the log as in and out as well. Mark's short time again today, KC8FQV. I just wonder what Mark's doing at this time of day. And KC0LMR Mobile, Kelly. As a matter of fact, we're going to start with you. You're the only mobile station out there. KC0LMR Mobile to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Oh, hey, thanks for getting me in there, Gary. It's Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Romeo Mike. Yeah, I'm just on the road heading to Tulsa. So I'm going to be there working for a couple of days, and I'll make this real short. And I had a little bit of rain, a little bit of lightning, but not too bad. Hopefully I'm just following the storm into Tulsa. That's about all I got. Everybody have a good day, and sorry I missed the Beacon Net last night. I was just a little too tired. Had to get up at 4 a.m. All right, well, back to net control. Everybody have a good one.
All right, Kelly, thank you for that. I must have said it wrong because I had your call written down correctly, Lima Romeo Mike. Anyway, 4 a.m. is that really a time, or are people just kidding me about that? I don't know. KC0LMR. Kelly, take care. Work hard, have fun. We'll talk to you again real soon. And don't forget to have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. Let's see. There were no more mobiles that I was aware of, so let's start at the top. NA to WS to take it. This is AAHCS. Good morning.
AAHCS in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Net. Yeah, I'm going to drive into Cleveland this morning and have breakfast with some of my ham radio friends. So we're going to be short time today. Anyway, my air quality index is at 61. That's in the moderate range. And let's see here. My tropo is between a 1 and a 3, depending on where you live in Ohio. My sunrise 6:04. My sunset. Oh my goodness, 9:03, I think. I didn't write it down. Anyway, length of day is 15 hours and 1 minute. Solar flux indices at 116. Sunspot number 81. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. Nosy geese give predicted. And my temperature is currently 71 degrees with bright sunshine. It finally came up through the clouds. Humidity is 81%. Wind speed calm. Around at 2995. Dew point 65 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 88. Light southwest winds becoming west 5 to 9 miles an hour in the morning. And all the time I thought it was going to rain today. Oh well. That shows everybody what I know. Spaceweather.com. Come on, boot up. You don't want to do it. Well, it's going to take a minute. Anyway. Boy, I don't know. This computer's getting me distressed. We'll try this one more time. Oh, we're having trouble finding that site, huh? Okay, that's because my computer got off the net by itself. So I guess I'm going to leave it here, Gary. Check into spaceweather.com for yourself. It's a very interesting site. It has a lot of good information on it. AAHCS in the group, 7-3, everyone. Sorry about the mix-up with the computer. NAWS.
W8WKY.
All right, Bill, no worries. Yeah, the one interesting thing on space weather here this morning, China has reached Earth's mini-moon. Mini-moon? I never knew we had a mini-moon. If you want to find out, check into spaceweather.com. Yeah. All right, Bill, take care. Be safe on your trip to Cleveland, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. We're going to clear with NA to WS. Let's see. KE8SFS time. Good morning, Mark. QNP, you're on deck.
Good to hear you, Gary. Just stopping by to say hello and everything. And, we're going to have 88 degree, and gas went up yesterday to 397 to 398. Remember, next Thursday is our meeting. So if you guys don't have nothing to do, come on over to us at 7 p.m. at the Eagle Club and join our meeting. With that, I'll give it back to you, Gary. Kia a Serpato, sir.
All right, Mark, nice segue. Our next meeting is July 16th. That is a week from tonight, as Mark so aptly noted. And it commences at 7 p.m., very palatable time. And we have a lot of fun, at the Eagles Airy in Wadsworth. So come on down and join us. It is a great meeting, and I have to check and see what the program is. But nevertheless, we will have a meeting, and it will be fun I command it. Yes. K8SFS. We're going to clear with you, Mark. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again real soon. K8QMP to take it. This is AA8CS and DIT. You're on deck.
AA8CS. This is K8QMP. Good morning, Gary. I hope you're doing well. Good morning to all on the net. And all the listeners, too. I've got a beautiful morning. Basically clear sky, 71 degrees. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day today. And now I'm just noticing on the patio baby rabbits. So it looks like kind of litter of baby rabbits that might have just come within the last day or two. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for running the net. I'll send it back to you. 7-3 to all. Everybody have a great day. 88QMP. My voice kind of weak.
All right, Tom, don't lose your voice. That's not a good thing. But nevertheless, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday because it is thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we're all going to have one. All right, we're going to clear with KD8QMP. Let's see what's on Matthew's mind. KJ5DIT to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Matthew. What's up?
Good morning. What's on my mind? Well, I've got a cat getting thing. I want attention. That's on my lap. And right now, all children and spouse are not visible. So it's just me this morning. Oh, we had a thunderstorm last night. We've been having them regularly. So far, it's cloudy outside. Sun's up. It's going to be a busy day. Wife wants some help somewhere else. We'll be busy doing that for a little bit. I am very grateful for the day. And it will be enjoyable regardless what. I hope you all have a good day. Hope it stays nice and quiet for you all. 73.
All right, Matthew, thanks for being here, buddy. You enjoy your solitude there. Sometimes, especially in a busy household like yours, that's a blessing. Yeah, so enjoy it. KJ5DIT, we're going to clear with you, Matthew. Let's see what's on Nick's mind, the inner voice. KD8SLG. Are your voices still talking to you? Your inner voices? Inquiring minds want to know. KD8SLG to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Nick. My president.
AA8CS. This is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all of the Barometer Netizens. That's not a radio you hear behind me or a TV. No, those are the voices in my head. That's right, Gary. We are a week out from club meeting next week. Everybody's talking about it already. The speaker, the presentation is going to be Wayne Harris from Army Mars. He came out to visit us at Field Day, and we got him to come in and do a presentation, so we jumped right on it. So that's what's going on. That will be the tech presentation next week. Josh is going to do a little follow-up on Field Day. We'll get some information from that. And, the usual fanfare. Hope to see a bunch of you there. That's what's going on today, Gary. You have a glorious net. We'll catch up later on. Got to run here. 73 all y'all. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control.
Right, Nick. Yeah, no, I know he had come out. I didn't know you guys talked him into doing a presentation for us. That'll be a lot of fun. That's one thing I never did. I should have. I know George Rydell did Mars for a number of years. But anyway, that should be very interesting. So thank you for that. And of course, I'm looking forward to Josh's field day update. That's absolutely for sure. A week from tonight, yeah. So be there. Clearing with SLG. Let's see what's on FQV's mind. What's up, Mark? This is AA8CS.
Well, good morning, Gary. All right, Gary, good morning. We're coming through Newberry today. Last night we did the same thing. So, 69 degrees. So I got up. I said, I better just go in now because who knows what will happen through the day. So everything else is going good. Yeah, I got the Allstar in my ear so I can hear what's happening. And it was a good net last night. And I did all my nets last night. Yeah, Wooster's got their meeting tonight. And there's a lot of activities for us to do in life. A lot in amateur radios and a lot in other life all the way around. So it gets your days so filled. So I'll send it back your way, Gary. KC8FQV.
KC8FQV. This is AA8CS. All right, Mark, thanks for being here. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, sir, and we'll talk to you again real soon, like I'm sure tomorrow. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. We are on the W8WKY repeater. The location is Doylestown, Ohio, plus a number of other ways to reach us, that's for sure. All right, this next round, I'm going to pencil in WB6BJN, K88MNT, and K8AGW. And let's see, if you're short time or mobile, let me know. I'll work you in. And I'm thinking about Randy, ZSH. Randy, are you out there? Let me give you a special call here. KD8ZSH, Randy to take it. This is AA8CS before we take this next round. Randy, you there?
W8WKY.
KD8ZSH. Yep, I'm here. We got a phone call yesterday evening from my nephew stating that they had decided to release Bob. We're waiting to hear something. My nephew was supposed to go over to Bob and Janice and help them get Bob in the house, but they weren't exactly sure when that was going to happen. So we were kind of waiting to hear anything. So we just assumed he got home and they got busy. So when Jim told me this morning that Bob was able to get on the air, that was confirmation. That's good news. So that's about all I'll know for right now. Hopefully we'll hear a little bit more today, but that's about all I've got. Back to you, Gary.
All right, Randy, very good. Thank you for that. Thanks for the information. If you get a chance to talk to Bob, tell him we're all thinking about him and pulling for him, that's for sure. All right, thanks for the information, Randy. If you hear anything else, let me know, please. KD8ZSH, we're going to clear with you. And as I said, we have the aforementioned, and anybody else want to join us? Now's your opportunity. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
N8FQP, Ted in Fairlawn.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus. Good morning.
WB6BJN, I don't know if you called me already. I just got back from a walk, WB6BJN.
John, mobile ahead.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha Zulu Delta, U.S. Coast Guard Station, Fairport. My name is Jeff. I am in and out this morning, 73.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8, EOG, Pete, Mobile. I'll be in and out.
All right, I know I missed one. Here's who I have, though. KD8ZSH, we talked to already. We're really pulling for Bob there, for sure. N8FQP, Ted's in the log. K8CWS, Corbin. KE8UIB, and KF8DTP. The Coast Guard station, can you come back with your call? I missed that. Believe it or not, I missed it. There was somebody underneath you. That's the person I missed. And I failed. I failed in my duties here. KF8, Coast Guard, come on back and re-identify, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha Zulu Delta, KF8, AZD.
All righty, sir. Got you in the log, KF8, AZD. Coast Guard station, and we are pleased that you happen upon us and grace us. We do. We do appreciate that very much, and thank you for your service. KF8AZD was in and out, along with KF8EOG. Good morning to you, Pete. Thanks for stopping by, waving a hand. We do appreciate that. Now, who did I miss? This is AA8CS.
Hey, Gary, I don't know if you already had penciled me in. I went for a walk and didn't hear that. WB6BJ and other, go ahead.
Yeah, Mark, I got you penciled in like I always do on Thursday and Friday, sir. So just stand by. We'll get right to you, please. And let's see. Who else am I talking to? Oh, who did I miss this last round? This is AA8CS.
Mobile, in and out. Holmes County, Daryl.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8VQX. Joe in Akron. I crashed with Station Fairport there.
W8GXX Mobile, in and out. Have a great one, Gary.
Please check in November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8VFK, Cliff Plumbing Station.
All right, I'm going to pick it up right there. The mobile station, I still missed you there, but I did pick up KE8VQX, WA8GXX mobile. I have you in and out. NT8D, good morning, Dave. Good to hear you. N8VFK, Cliff, stand by. We'll get to you in just a second. Yeah, here we go. The mobile station. You were in and out, and please come back and re-identify.
Sheila, Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD8, Northeast Ohio, Daryl in Holmes County, in and out.
All right, Daryl, very good. Thank you for your patience this morning. That was a lot of work for an in and out, wasn't it? All right, be safe out there, Daryl. You take care. Always a pleasure, and thanks for stopping by this morning. All right, I think we got a list here. Let's get our mobiles in here first. KE8UIB, along with KF8DTP, I bet. How you guys doing? This is AA8CS, and what's up on this thoroughly terrific Thursday?
AA8CS from KE8UIB and KF8DTP, along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody has a great day.
All right, you guys. Well, let me see. We are trucking along on this thoroughly terrific Thursday as we're in the green. Yeah, we're in the green right now on our way to Hartville. So, we can get our daily routine started and stuff. And Oh, let me see. I'm just happy it's Thursday and we're getting closer to Friday. So, hey, that is the positive side of that. And I'm just going to make it a thoroughly terrific Thursday because that's just how it has to be. And you know, Gary, so this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP.
We are living that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7 threes, y'all.
Thanks for the net this morning, Gary.
All right, John and Lori. I wonder, you guys are reading that off a script, I bet. I mean, that's my thinking. Oh, man. All right. I love you guys. You guys take care. Have a thoroughly... I know you're going to have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. I don't even have to mention it. All right. Take care. And always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. All right. Let's see. Let's go toward the top here. N8FQP to take it. This is AA8CS. And Tom, KA8MNT, you're on deck.
Yeah, AA8CS, this is N8FQP. Good morning, Gary, and everyone else. It's got up so early to check into the net. Now, I've got nothing going today. I'm going to kind of take it easy. I got my email hacked, and I got to clean up that mess. But, so, Gary, there's no dinner. That's just not true. So anyway, that's all I got. Hope to see you this afternoon. Maybe we'll finalize our 13 colonies, not a contest. So I'll see you a little later on. You have a great day. Everyone on the net, have a great one. 7-3 and FQP clear.
All right, Ted, very good. Yeah, the plan is to have a shack attack this afternoon. We'll see how all that plays out. I'm pretty sure that'll happen. And, yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was a pretty good event. I did what I did. I was a little disappointed I couldn't cash in on GB13, but I don't know what they do over there. It just and what we do over here is ridiculous as well. The whole thing is one of those S-squared situations. But good to hear you this morning, Ted. All right, let's see. Let's get our morning chuckle in here. KA8MNT to take it. This is AA8CS. And Corbin, K8CWS, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that is on here today. Well, let's see here. We have got semi-sun out there. It looks like it's trying to break through a little bit of clouds. And we're starting off with 71 degrees this morning. No wind, no rain. And let's see here, 29.94 on the barometer. And today's high is going to be 88. I'd have to say partly sunny with rain later on this evening at 15%. So that's what we've got to look forward to down here. And let's see. That was about all I had as far as weather goes, thank goodness. Let me see what else is going on here. Not too much. Yesterday evening we had dinner with friends and had a great time. And spent the day totally frustrated trying to get a coil core printed on my printer, and it kept messing up. Then about 8 o'clock last night, I smacked myself in the head to say, well, I know what the problem is. So we're rectifying that, hopefully. Anyhow, that's about it. Let me see. Today I'm going to have lunch with my daughter. Don't know where we're going to head yet, but it's going to be fun. It's always interesting to hear about the two grandkids and what's going on with them. So with that, I'm just rambling, so I'm going to grab a quick nickel. returning. Let's see. The husband, I read that every time you have an impure thought, an angel smacks you in the head. The wife looks up at him and says, well, that explains why so many men go bald. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the terrific Thursday morning super duper Academy Award winning. Who was that? Oh, yeah, KA8CS.
All righty, Tom, thank you for the chuckle, and now I know why I still have a little bit of hair left. An angel wouldn't dare touch these horns. All right, Tom, thank you for being here. You have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. Enjoy lunch with your daughter. Those are the best. Those are always the best. So a little alone time, a little solitude with your children. Sometimes is just refreshing, enlightening, and just absolutely pleasurable. All right, Tom, take care. KA8 MNT, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Columbus Way. K8CWS to take it. Good morning, Corbin. How you doing? This is AA8CS and K8AGW. You are on deck.
AA8CS, this is K8CWS. Good morning, everybody. From Corbin down here in Columbus, we have 74 degrees. Northeast wind at 4, 87% humidity, 29.95 on the barometer, dew point at 70 degrees, and today's high is 90. However, it looks like it's going to be a little more cloudy, which is good. You know, the thing we struggle with here is we have a flat black rubber roof and no attic. So the upstairs just cooks, and then the air conditioning just can't keep up. So when I see anything above about 85, 87, I know that's what we're in for. But it's always made worse by the sun. So any kind of clouds is appreciated, at least for the wallet and our comfort. What else? Work has just been so dead, which is understandable and usually how it goes in the middle of the summer. You know, we don't operate on the academic calendar, of course, but, or at least as far as, you know, what we do on a day-to-day basis, but it does tend to be a quiet time of year. The fundraisers aren't traveling as much. Yeah, so it's been pretty quiet, and it's one of those times where here in about 2 months when football season's in full swing and I'm buried up to my ears in work, I'll wish that I could have had some of it right around now. But c'est la vie, what are you going to do? That's just how it goes. Yeah, not much else going on. I don't know. Not much to report. We close on the house in about a week, so we're very excited for that. That's going to be surreal. Of course, we don't move in just yet. We gave the sellers 45 days. We gave notice for our apartment earlier this week, so September 15th is our out date, and when we plan to move. You know, we'll get the keys on August 30th and paint and all that and clean and do all that good stuff, and then yeah, so that's where we're at. Thanks for picking me up, Gary. I appreciate it. I don't have much else to add today, so I'll send it back to you. This is K8CWS saying 73.
All right, Corbin, 73 right back at you. Well, you know, that 45 days, that just gives you the entire summer to deal with your air conditioning issue in the apartment. But at least you get to look forward to your new house, and that's fabulous. So congratulations on that coming to fruition, and we will keep in step with you there, buddy. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday in the meantime, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Clearing with K8CWS, let's give a call out to Dan. Let's see if he's with us this morning. I certainly hope so. K8AGW, Dan. North Coast, Dan. This is AA8CS. Good morning. All right, nothing heard. Yeah, we're going to have to check into that. Maybe VOX is around and he can give us an update. All right, let's see. Where are we going from here? How K8VQX, Joe, good morning to you, sir, and WB6BJN, you're on deck, followed by NT8D in the hole. And if we get this far in the batting order, Cliff will be tail gunning with us, N8VFK. That's the lineup. So here we go. KE8VQX to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Joe. What's cooking in your world? Traveling? Sitting back, enjoying? And how about the World Cup? I would think that you might be somewhat involved or interested, I should say. That's a better word. KE8VQX to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary, and the net. Yeah, I'm in town for, well, I gotta leave again on Saturday. But anyway, yeah, World Cup, I don't know. I saw a funny, I think it was from the Babylon Bee, a funny thing yesterday. It was like a headline, and it said, with the U.S.'s loss, Americans can quit pretending to like soccer. So that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I've never really been into the game. But the cool thing was, a couple weeks ago when I was in Philadelphia, and there was a game, and Ecuador was playing, I forget who else, but the whole town, it might as well have been Quito. So it was kind of cool, just nothing but Ecuadorians, like wall to wall, elbow to elbow, everywhere you walked around downtown in Philly. So that's a cool aspect of the sport. Yeah, not much going on, trying to get some things done before I leave town again. Flying with another ham, not Andy this time, but another ham, and so we're kind of texting back and forth to see if we want to bring any kind of radio stuff. We've got kind of about a 17-hour layover in Grand Junction, and there's some trees we can hang antennas in if we really want to. So we're trying to decide if we're going to do that and then divvy up a load. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Gary. We'll talk to everyone tomorrow, probably. This is KE8VQX. Back to AA8CS.
All right, Joe, very good. That's got to be a bit of a fringe benefit, I would think, if you have the time. A 17-hour layover, that should give you a little bit of operating time if you choose. So, yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'll never be a soccer fan. I really won't. I just think it's pretty cool that it's here in the United States, and I have enjoyed it. I do wonder, though, all of the parental guidance, they're having their kids play soccer instead of football, and I got to tell you something. I don't know that soccer is any safer than football. As a matter of fact, I would think football is probably, especially for younger kids, when they're so light and they're not 300 pounds of pure raw unadulterated bulk landing on top of you. I would think that maybe it might even be a little safer. I don't know, but it's a draw as far as safety for your kid if you want to have them play soccer or if you want to have them play football. My niece played soccer all the way through college and has had multiple surgeries on her knees and stuff like that. And I don't know. If somebody has some more information on that, I'd love to know it. But anyway, I'll just leave it with that. All right, let's head down to Clarksville, get some weather. WB6BJN to take it. This is AA8CS and NT8D. Dave, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. And sorry, I had to check because I didn't hear what you penciled in. I try to go on a walk early with it being as hot as it is, and I really like to get my exercise. So I said, I'm going to take a chance and go on a walk with Sarah. So Sarah and I went for a walk, and it was beautiful this morning. So that's why I checked. Let's see. 30.015 on the barometer and steady. 70.2 degrees. We had a low of 67, looks like about 67.8 this morning, so it's been a little, and it's warming up fast now. 98% humidity. Dew point is 70 also, so last lightning strike was 11 hours ago, and it was 10 to 12 miles away. South-southeast 2, gusting to 4. Clear skies right now, with some cumulus over to the east. And we had 0.42 of an inch of rain yesterday from thunderstorms. More of those expected today for Ohio. Some storms moving out of the area this morning, and then it looks like more thunderstorms over the weekend with perhaps some heavy rain, and that's pretty much a given for parts of the lower Midwest and Mississippi Valley, even Tennessee. But get ready. Let me take a break. High pressure moves in, drier conditions and hotter conditions. So it's going to get hot and a bit drier next week. Summer is here, and if you were over the northern plains, like up over the Dakotas, and that part of that high pressure is going to bring mammoth heat to a lot of the west and northern parts of the United States. Temperatures in the Dakotas and other places like Montana could get up over 110. That's actual temperature, 110. And that's just going to mess a lot of people up. So a lot of prayers go to those people under this heat dome. Nothing going on in the tropics. We're going to get thunderstorms here, also in Tennessee and Kentucky, Ohio, parts of the Midwest, and then hot next week, it looks like. Things coming up. And the monsoons are starting in the west. That monsoonal flow out west that starts in July. Back to you there, Gary, WB6BJN. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Back to you, sir.
All right, Mark, very good. Thank you for that report. We do appreciate that. I heard last night on the news that there was from the central United States, say like Oklahoma, Missouri, and then up to the upper Midwest, Wisconsin-ish, that there is a likelihood of severe storms possible. So we'll definitely keep a lookout for that. And as you said, yeah, let's thoughts and prayers go out that way. That's for sure. All right, thanks for being here, Mark. Thanks for the weather report. We do appreciate that. We're going to clear with BJN. Let's see what's on Dave's mind. NT8D to take it. This is AA8CS and VFK. Cliff, you're on deck.
Hey, good morning there, Gary, everybody on the net. Good morning to all the listeners. Hope everybody is having a wonderful week. The sun's starting to break through here in Copley. It was kind of cloudy this morning. Nice, cool sleeping weather. Wasn't too bad. And I guess next week is our meeting. I was looking at the Thursday, and I thought, oh, no, it's not yet. But we're working through this. This is a long month, it seems like, and it's not going by quite as fast as it was when the holidays were going through. Lost track of days there, Gary. Anyways, thanks for picking picking up the call. Nice to be up and doing stuff this morning. And tomorrow's going to end up being a busy work day, so I'm going to try to get all my chores done today. Ordered a compass for the boat. I can put into the bulkhead so I don't have to pull out my phone and get a direction. So we're adding things one at a time there, Gare. So we'll do some boat work this week. Always fun. If I'm not sailing, I can at least be working on it. Back to you, Gare. Thanks for taking the call again. AA8CS-NT8D.
All right. Well, Meg is going to be outfitted, huh? There we go. What a great boat that is, Dave. What a great boat. And to think that you built it yourself, I think that is amazing. Amazing. Hey, is your page, for those who haven't seen that, your page about Meg, is that still up? Do you still have that available for people to look at? Over?
Yeah, Roger, Gare. It's MEYG Mike Echo Yankee Golf .space SPACE, because .space was a lot cheaper than a .net or a .com or a .anything else. So it's meg.space.
All right, very good. Thank you for that, Dave. I kind of forgot it. I probably have it bookmarked somewhere, but the computers have changed. And anyway, if you haven't seen the odyssey of Dave's construction of his sailboat, you might want to check it out. It is really pretty amazing. MEYG.space. Right, there you go. All right, Dave, thanks for being here. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, my friend, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with NT8D. Let's see what's on Cliff's mind. N8VFK to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Cliff.
AA8CS and N8VFK. Good morning, Gary, and all listeners out there. Well, here in Columbia Station, it is a terrific Thursday. Got a 71-degree starting temperature, 68 degree on the dew point, 90% humidity, barometer 29.94 and steady. Beautiful sunrise this morning once the sun poked through the clouds. I'll take it. I love this cooler weather. It's good for sleeping. I was thinking about when you guys were talking about soccer injuries, it reminded me of my neighbor. They've got their youngest of the three, a daughter, was in high school last year. In the beginning of the soccer season, she was running down the field, kicking the ball and getting it down to the end, and she came back with her leg and took a swipe at the ball to the net, and her toe caught the turf. She went down and was in a cast with a little bit of surgery for a better part of 2 months, I think it was. And but she bounced back and she finished out the season, and she's going to college here in another month or so and going to play soccer there too. Kids, they're so resilient. If something like that happens to people in our age bracket, oh, that would not be a good day. or several months later, trying to recover. With that, Dave, thanks for picking me up. Or Gary, thanks for picking me up. AACS and AVFK, 73s, everybody.
Yeah, I was just commenting on people who, I mean, if you really love soccer, then by all means play it. If you really love football, then by all means play it. But the argument that soccer is safer than football, particularly for younger kids, I question that. I don't know. Anyway, well, after seeing what happens, in real live soccer games, and I would assume once you get to high school, it gets that kind of intensity would be the norm. Yeah. My thought. All right, Cliff, thanks for being here, buddy. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Like tomorrow, maybe.
Thoroughly terrific Thursday.
This is AA8CS, and this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. Looking for check-ins? Yes, I am. If you're mobile a short time, let me know. We'll try to accommodate as best we can. This is AA8CS, and I am listening. Come on down.
This is KF8 FHW Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot Hotel Whiskey, mobile.
KC1BQS, Paul.
Kilo,
Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Oscar X-ray, Scott and Vermilion.
KF8 ERZ.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh, mobile.
All right, not too awfully bad. KF8 FHW Mobile. Got you in the log. Stand by. We'll get right to you. KC1 VQS is in the log. KF8 ERZ. Whiskey Run. I love Whiskey Run. VOX is in the log. JKO in the log. HRF Mobile. Stand by, Josh. We'll get right to you as well. Here we go. KF8 FHW Mobile. To take it, this is AA8CS. Good morning, and what are you up to on this thoroughly terrific Thursday?
Good morning, AA8CS and the net. Today I am up to going to work, and I'm actually testing out, my boundaries for when I'm heading into work. What repeater works best to get on the Barometer Net, and it seems I can get to Doylestown just fine when I'm up in Akron. So I'm loving it there, and hope everybody stays cool today, and hopefully we get some rain tomorrow. With that, I'm going to turn it back to AA8CS, and I hope everybody has a great day on the net.
All right. Nate, maybe. Is that, what do you go by there as far as a name? Over?
Nate, Nathaniel, or as my grandfather would call me, Nat. So it really doesn't matter to me. As long as I hear my name, I know I'm being called. KF8 FHW.
All right, well, I'm not going to go with Nat, but I certainly will go with Nate. Obviously, your grandfather had a sense of humor, that's for sure. All right, Nate, thanks for being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Make sure you have one. They're free, and they're fun, so enjoy. Clearing with FHW. Let's pick up Josh, W8HRF Mobile. Good morning, Josh. How you doing? And field day update next week at our meeting on the... Let's see, it's the 16th, July 16th, a week from today, yeah. So, what do we have to look forward to there, Josh? W8HRF Mobile, to take it. This is AA8CS, and Paul, VQS, you're on deck.
AA8CS, W8HRF. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else on the net. Good to hear you. Yeah, field day. I started on the slide deck yesterday, so started on throwing some pictures together. Got a good number, which is good. I think we have like 85 pictures. I'm not going to show them all, but it's an uptick from last year, which is cool. But anyways, what else? We're going to, I meant to start pulling the scores together last weekend and got busy, so I'm going to do that this weekend. And I was kind of glancing to look at the bonus points to see about how many of the bonus points we got last night. So, like the media publicity one and the public location and the public information table and things like that. So, I think we did pretty all right on that one, somewhere around 1,600. So that's good. So going to keep pulling all that together and throw it all on the slide deck and go from there. So we'll have a good update, and looking forward to the presentation. That'll be really cool. Nick on the Beacon Net said last night that it's going to be the gentleman who stopped by at Field Day and was talking to us about Mars. I believe his name's Wayne. So that was really neat. So the Mars program, so we get to learn a little bit about that. What else? We were talking a little bit about soccer. You know, Gary, I'm just so glad that a high-profile figure over in Europe, like the Pope, sent out a tweet and called soccer by its rightful name, soccer, and not football. I saw that, and I was like, all right. Anyways, that's about all I have. Lucy and the kids are doing well. Will's just been fussy for the last couple days for some reason, but he's teething, so I imagine it has something to do with that. He's got some of his molars coming in and whatnot, so hopefully he'll get over that pretty soon. But hope you're doing well, Gary, and yeah, that's about all I got. So we'll catch y'all later. AA8CS, W8HRF, 73 y'all.
All right, Josh, very good. Yeah, no, Nick kind of updated us earlier. Wayne Harris is the gentleman's name, and he's going to talk to us about Army Mars. And I guess Mark was going to talk about satellites, but we'll push that, I'm sure. And it'll be fun to listen to Wayne, see what he has to say. And know how we finally ended up doing. W8HRF Mobile. We're going to clear with you, Josh. My best to the kids and Lucy. You guys take care. Enjoy the week, and we'll see y'all next Thursday for sure. All right, clearing with HRF. Let's head out to Maine, infield Maine, to be specific. KC1 VQS to take it. This is AA8CS and Whiskey Run. You're on deck.
Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. We have another beautiful day here in Maine. It's going to be a hot one in the mid-80s. We've been really having a great stretch of weather this month. I can't complain. It was a rainy June, but July has been super so far, and I know we're not far into it, but it's really good. And so no complaints here. I think I'm going to have to call the vet this morning. Riga has developed a sore under her chin. I think it's right where the collar comes. Not sure what's going on there. It's not a little more than a sore. We thought she got into something because her fur was kind of matted down. So it's definitely draining or something there. So we'll see. Hopefully not anything too serious. Maybe she needs a little ointment to put on it to help heal it up. But certainly we're going to look into that as soon as the vet opens up and start answering the phones and everything. And we're looking forward to a good weekend. Another one. I'm going to have my granddaughter next week. She's going to come for the most of the week, I think, and so that'll be fun. She turns 13 the end of this month. So, when they get to be teenagers, they often don't want to hang around the grandparents anymore. So I'm going to take advantage of it while she still wants to be here. So that'll be fun. And so that's what's up in Maine today. Gary, I'm going to turn it back to you, and thanks for taking my check-in. We'll check in tomorrow. KC1VQS, back to net.
All right, Paul, very good. Sorry to hear Riga's having the issue there. Yeah, keep us apprised of what's going on there. And you know what, grandkids, Eb and Wayne, and I think they... but you're right. You're absolutely right. My really good friend that I've had since 7th grade, he took his actual children on the weekends. He got them every weekend, and he took them every weekend. And we were really in our late 20s when that went down. And he did that because he knew. He said there's going to come a time that they're not going to want to come and visit him like they do when they're younger. So yeah, that's pretty smart. That's what happens. But the aftermath of all that is that they grow up and they become just wonderful people that want to be around their grandparents and their parents and everybody else. Typically, that's what happens. So anyway, enjoy. And again, scratch old Riga behind her ears for me, and hopefully that is just a nothing burger that just a little ointment will take care of. Yeah, I'm counting on that. All right, Paul, take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, here we go. Put your helmet and your shoulder pads on. We're heading down to Whiskey Run. KF8 ERZ to take it. This is AA8CS and VOX. You're on deck.
Yes, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net this morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. I'm just getting my day started and made it into the net. I missed it yesterday morning. I got wrapped up with some stuff, didn't make it, so I kind of missed being with y'all. But yeah, it looks like it might be a decent day. Got some rain. They're calling for rain and storms later, but so far the radar looks clear, so I'm counting on that because I got some work I need to do. But yeah, to be praying for Paul's dog, Rega. I know how it is to have an issue with a pup. That's always a concern, and hopefully, Lord willing, it's just something simple, and like he said, some ointment can take care of. So I'll definitely remember that in my prayers. And anyway, we'll hold it. I know there's more on down the line. Hopefully I'll be in here again tomorrow and check in with you, Gary, and looking forward to maybe watching the meeting on the YouTube there. I try to do that whenever it's streamed and see the presentation and hear about field day, and I see everybody did. So anyway, I'll hand it back to Net Control, say 73s, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All righty, Terry, thanks for being here this morning. And just enjoy thoroughly terrific Thursday. Make sure you have one. And we look forward to talking to you tomorrow. KF8ERZ. Terry, good to talk to you this morning. Heading up north, KE8 VOX to take it. This is AA8CS. Any word on Dan, Scott? We're listening. Yeah, we all are. KE8 VOX, AA8CS, and JKO, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8 to VOX Guide up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermillion, Ohio. I don't really have any updates on Dan. The other day I texted Josh, and he said that Dan was hoping that he could be NCO of the net. I imagine he's talking about the Wednesday Norse net, their food group net, and he didn't make it to the net. I text Josh this morning, and just got a text back from him saying that he's going to call Dan later on today. So I don't know, Josh might jump on the net here, and he'd probably be able to give you more information, but I'll definitely pass along anything that I find out or learn. I know Dan's probably itching to get on the radio and do some modulating, but he's got to get well first, so thoughts and prayers are going his way, that's for sure. But we're starting out pretty doggone nice up here weather-wise at 79.3 degrees, no rain the last 2 days, barometer 29.71. The wind, there ain't much of it, between 3 and 1 miles an hour, and it's spinning around between the west and the south, and so I'd say probably no breeze. Nothing to cool you down. But the lake's got 5 footers, or not 5 footers, probably 6 inches and less. Lake temperature is now 77.7 degrees, so and looks like we got the Sarah sunshine going. It's sunny and there were a few clouds up there, but gonna be another beautiful day on the lake. And that's all I got. Oh, one other thing. I'm out there cooking this morning, Gary. Yeah, I know. Cooking already this morning. I got the Sandusky Club meeting tonight, and I got the fortunate task of bringing the grub in tonight. So making up a big batch of jambalaya and cornbread and hauling that into Sandusky this evening. But that's all I got. Thanks for getting me in. Thanks for doing the net. This is KE8 VOX sending it back to AA8 Custom Select 73, everyone. Have a great day.
All right, Scott. Boy, you hit me right where it hurts there, buddy. Jambalaya. That is to die for. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish Sandusky was a little closer. All right, Scott, thanks for being here. Thanks for the information on Dan. If he was trying to be, or if he thought he could be NCO, he must be getting a little better, which is good to hear. So we'll see how that all plays out. All right, we're going to clear with VOX. Let's see what's on Joe's mind. N8 JKO to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we've got 71 degrees and 78% humidity. Beautiful day with sunshine along the north coast here in Willoughby, Ohio. All in all, looks like it's going to be a great day. Had the pleasure of watching my grandson play baseball, and they took their game 10-1 out in Painesville. So that means they play one more game this Friday, and looking forward to cheering them on then. So all is great with the universe, but I can't believe that we're already in the first real full week of July, past the 8th. Is it? I think today is the 9th, 7/9/2026. Boy, time flies when you're having a good time. And with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes for everyone else to have a great time and a wonderful day. Take care. God bless, and 7-3. NHJKO back to Net Control.
W8WKY.
All right, Joe. Thanks for being here this morning, and congratulations on the baseball win there. I think baseball is the perfect sport. Remember, it's America's pastime. Yeah. So just kick back and take me out to the ball game, so to speak. Joe, take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. Thanks for being here this morning. And we will talk to you again tomorrow. N8JKO, this is AA8CS. I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment and re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater located in Doylestown, Ohio. The frequency 147.39 megahertz, PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up and come on down and join us. At this time, we'll take some more check-ins. If you want to join this motley crew, now's your opportunity. Give me a call. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec, Phillip and River Sticks.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8 BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
All right, we'll take it two at a time. KE8YUQ and N8BAY. Philip, take it away. KE8YUQ. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Good morning. It is a little on the hazy side, feels nice and cool, but there's barely a breeze moving here down in the valley. Other than that, not much going on. Still working on trying to get a company out to finish up this AC unit so we have a little coolness, but looks like we may have something going by the 20th. I think the new American youth, their national sport anymore is video games. Doesn't seem like kids get outside like they used to. With that, send it back to AA8, Crazy Senior.
All right, Philip, but who do you call a senior? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man, where's POE when I really need them with these phonetics? Yeah, nothing like peace on earth. I was thinking about phonetics when I was listening to the mass of humanity that was trying to contact GB13COL. That's the British station for the 13 colonies. You heard some phonetics. I'm thinking the Brit is never going to understand what some of those folks are saying. Oh, man, especially in a situation like that, you want to stick with standard phonetics, that's for sure. Philip, thanks for being here, buddy. Always a pleasure. Take care. We'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with YUQ. Ralph, I heard you on the air at the Stowe Parade. I don't know if you've done that before or not. I'm typically at the reviewing stand for that particular thing, and I do enjoy that. That is just a fun small town USA parade, complete with the police, the fire, the military, the floats, the kids, the politicians. I mean, it is just old school, so to speak. Anyway, Ralph, what say you? N8BAY to take it. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening. My wife and our family, all 15 of us, have been going to the Stowe Parade for, 20 years or more. Ever since our daughters were in the band, we would go and watch them, march in the parade. This was one of the few years that we didn't have somebody in the band, so that was why I volunteered to provide radio support. I did hear you on the air. Appreciate the shout out on July 4th. I enjoy doing that kind of thing. I don't know if I'll get to do it again next year. I have to rethink this. We are going to have somebody back in the band again, and normally after we have the view of the parade, we would generally leave after the band and then go to somebody's house and have a barbecue and games and stuff like that. So I don't know. We have to rethink and talk about what we're going to do. Anyway, I plan to support the Goodyear Half Marathon, and we'll see about the Akron Marathon. But that's kind of the way it goes. Anyway, I hope everyone has a thoroughly terrific Thursday, a great Friday and weekend. AAHCS, this is N8BAY, back to net control.
All right, Ralph, very good. Yeah, it's just a great it's a great parade. It just is. It's a lot of fun. Makes me sad that Fairlawn stopped doing theirs. They used to have a really nice parade as well, but that went by the wayside a number of years ago. But anyway, we head out to Stowe every year and partake in that. Good to hear you this morning, Ralph. You take care. Enjoy thoroughly terrific Thursday. And in the meantime, make sure you have one. Yeah, we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with the N8BAY. I'm at the bottom of my list. Let's see if there's anybody else out there who'd like to join this motley crew. Come on down. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
KD8QOL. Kilo Delta 8 Quebec Oscar Lima. This is Keith over here in Kenmore, and I'll just be checking in and out, Gary. 73 to you and everybody else on this fine net. Have a wonderful day.
KB8LJ in and out.
All right, we have KD8QOL. Keith, good morning. Good to hear you this morning. I have you in and out this morning, so take care. Enjoy thoroughly terrific Thursday. And KB8LJ, Chuck, I have you in and out as well. You too enjoy thoroughly terrific Thursday. Make sure you have one in the meantime. All right, still at the bottom of my list. Come on down. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, Randy and Rittman. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everyone.
And we'll take them one at a time as well. KE8TLB to take it. This is AA8CS. Randy, good to hear you, man. How you doing? How's Ray? And what's up in your world? This is AA8CS.
Hey, good morning to all you groovy cats and groovy chicks. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, Randy and Rittman. Hey, Gary, and hey, everyone. I'm doing pretty good. Just got up, and I got me a cup of coffee, Gary. We got one of them coffee pots that, man, they make it like in 2 minutes. But, yeah, I got some coffee, hanging out down here in the Radio Shack, and working on a car, Gary. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm got a car I'm detailing for a guy trying to sell it. He bought it. And, man, it was trash. But, yeah, I got a steam cleaner, and, man, I tell you what, that's the way to go. It brings all that crap up out of the carpet and everything. So. But anyhow, yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. I heard on news that it's supposed to be a pretty nice weekend this weekend, so... All right, Gary, I appreciate you getting me in, and hope everyone has a great day. And this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, 73, and God bless everyone.
All righty, Randy. All right, good. Steam cleaning works. We have one of those for our floors that Joyce picked up, and... utilizes that. It definitely does the job. I can imagine it would do a nice job on your cars and stuff. So anyway, take care, Randy. And hey, we got a meeting coming up next Thursday. So if you would like to stop by, it'd be great to see you. Be great to see you again. And my best to Ray, our best to Ray. You guys take care. And don't forget, it's Thoroughly Terrific Thursday. Make sure you have one. All right, we're going to clear with TLB. We're getting toward the end of the net, bottom of the hour here. Anybody else want to join us? We're slowing trickle here. We'll see how many people we can get in the next 5 minutes. This is AA8CS, and I am listening. Come on down.
This is Kilo Echo 8 Papa Whiskey Tango, James Mobile in Akron.
Foxtrot 6, peace on earth. Christian, in and out. Have a great day.
This is John. In commute, but I've got time, so I'm a captive audience.
All right, we picked up KE8PWT Mobile. James, good morning to you. KF6POE. Christian, I don't know if your ears were burning or not, but I was talking about you just moments ago. But anyway, I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by, waving a hand. Do appreciate that. And John, I got you in the fall. I didn't get your call, and honestly, gosh, I can't believe I can't remember it. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's that weird call from Tulan. It's not weird at all. W2JLF. Yeah, there we go. All right, I am so pleased I could remember that. I got a mind like a rusty steel trap. All right, let's get our mobile in here. KE8PWT Mobile to take it. James, good morning. This is AA8CS. And John, you're on deck.
Good morning on this terrific Thursday. I've been on hiatus for a while. My truck needed an engine with my mobile mounted in it. Got a 10-week hiatus, but I've got a new engine in it, and I'm back listening. Just, I don't know, I thought I needed to say why I was not reporting my in and outs for the last 10 weeks or so. But I'm back. 73, everybody.
All right, James. Yeah, that must have been an expensive hiatus as well. I had a Chevy. Oh, what the? No. It was a Ford SUV. I forget. Explorer. That's what it was. I had to put a new engine in that, and those Ford engines were really pretty doggone reliable. And I was kind of shocked that the engine went out on it, but. You know, you do what you got to do, that's for sure. James, thanks for being here, buddy, and got you in the log, and now the expectation has raised. You better be here. Take care, enjoy thoroughly terrific Thursday. Make sure you have one. We'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with PWT. Let's see what my good neighbor has to say. W2JLS to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, John.
Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra. This is W2JLS. Good job, Gary. You pulled it back. You got it out. And it sounds like you remembered my voice faster than you remembered my call. But either way, you pulled me in, and I guess Christian must have rolled right over top of me with RF. I'm in commute with EchoLink here this morning, kind of late to the net. I enjoyed, maybe you've had one of these. If you haven't, try them. They're terrific. With a cup of coffee here, I had a large Payday candy bar. It's that peanut clustered nougaty caramel covered thing, or peanut clustered over nougat and caramel, but dipped in chocolate, with a cup of Joe. So I'm hoping the peanut protein took the curse off of all that sugar. Try to avoid all that in the morning, but couldn't help myself. And as for remembering is what you did there. You remembered twice, my voice and my call. I remember my mom when I was a kid. I was always, Mom, I need to go back in the house. I forgot this. I forgot that. Or she would give me grief for constantly forgetting this or that. And at some point, I started to remind her, Mom, I didn't forget. I remembered. That's why I went back and got that. So I try to put a positive spin on things. Speaking of positives, it's a beautiful day. The air is spectacular this morning. It didn't feel quite as hot and humid. I don't know if that holds in there, but I hope so. Really hope so. But with that, I won't hold it. I just wanted to pop in and add a number to the list. Good to hear you this morning, Gary. W2JLS passing it back. All right, John. Paydays are wonderful candy bars.
I am not a chocoholic like a lot of people are. I do enjoy non-chocolate candy, if you would. If I'm going to eat candy, it typically is not chocolate. I've gotten a lot of razzing because of that. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite candy bars is Zagnut bars. That has roasted coconut on top of like a peanut butter, peanut butter flavored inside, crunchy, just wonderful stuff. But I took a lot of grief over, I think I said one time, it must have been around Halloween, that I said that I really enjoyed circus peanuts. And I do. Man. All right, John, take care. Enjoy your day. Don't forget, it's Thoroughly Terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. And that was a good reminder of your mom. Yeah, you didn't forget. You remembered. Yeah, I get it. W2JLS, we're going to clear with you. We're at the bottom of the list, bottom of the net. Let's make this the last call. If you'd like to join this Motley crew, now's your opportunity. Come on down. Have a little fun. Say hello. This is AAHCS, and I am listening. All right, nothing heard. Let's look to the right field bullpen and see if we can pull in the closer. W8CTM, check-in number 45. And I'll put myself down at 46. And there you have it. 46 check-ins today, Kerry. What do you think? This is AAHCS. Over to W8CTM.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all of our check-ins and listeners out there on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Well, it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day out there and everything like that. And 46 check-ins, that's a good one, Gary. That's a good net, no doubt about it. I think that's about the high number for the week, really. It's they've been a little bit light this week, but they've all been great nets. There's no doubt about that. They're all great. Anyway, really don't have anything this morning. Got to get in the shower here, and got a doctor's appointment here after a while, so got to get ready for that. But at least it's a semi-annual doctor's appointment, so it's should go quite well. I got my blood work back yesterday, and everything looks good on that. So hopefully a doctor will pat me on the back and send me out the door. Anyway, hope everybody has a terrific Thursday out there, and the rest of the weekend goes well for everybody. And we will have our fireworks display this Saturday here at Portage Lakes. It's usually a really great fireworks display, and I don't know why, but I haven't heard a lot of fireworks this year. You know, the 4th of July there was quite a bit of it going on, but usually it lasts all week. But for some reason it just seems to be fairly quiet this year. Anyway, hope everybody has a great day, and I'll just say 73 here and turn it back to Net Control AHCS. It's W8CTM 73, everybody, and Gary, great job this morning, great net. Everybody, just have a great one, and back to you there, Gary, to wrap it up. 73, all.
All right, Kerry, thank you for that brilliant close. Do appreciate that. Yeah, you're going to have some great weather coming up here for your e-trike. That's going to be a lot of fun, I bet. I went to Eddie's Bike Shop a couple days ago. We were over at Wally Waffle having breakfast, and this is all in Montrose there by the Acme store. And Eddie's, I think it was Eddie's. I'm pretty sure it's Eddie's. Anyway, went in there and I'm just telling you, I don't know that I could afford a regular bicycle, much less an e-bike. But they do look they do look pretty doggone cool. And my brother-in-law got one of those. I was able to ride it when he bought it. He brought it over and tooled around the neighborhood. That is a kick. It really is. It's been a long time. Been a long time since I had a motorized two-wheeler. That's for sure. Gary, thanks for the close. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. W8CTM, we're going to clear with you. We're at the bottom of the list, bottom of the net. Let me grab a quick nickel. I want to remind everybody that we have a club meeting coming up a week from today. That's July 16th. Yeah, it should be fun. Wayne Harris from the Army Mars is going to talk to us about the Mars program. And Josh is going to talk to us about field day results. So it should be a fun evening. Mark your calendars. Bring a friend. Plan to attend. All right, let me grab another nickel. I do want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly, Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this fabulous net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz. We are located in Doylestown, Ohio. There's a PL there of 114.8. If you're not programmed up, get yourself programmed up and come on down and join us. My name is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. 73, everybody, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you know why? Because it is. AA8CS, 73, everybody. I'll be clear.
Hey, Gary, quick question. This is James, Kilo Echo 8, Papa Whiskey Tango. Was I lucky number 42 with my return to the net?
James, I am so sorry that I did not point that out, but yes, you were, my friend. Yes, you were. Right here, number 42, KEAPWT. The ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42. Yep. Mark it down. It is so. Over.
All right, that's what I needed to hear to kick off this fine day for myself. Thank you, sir. Have a fine day. 73.
CS, KD2HCE Mobile.
We're going to ask Gloria and John if they're using a teleprompter. They probably are. Well, ask them in the morning, KSFQV. Everyone's seeing a teleprompter. Well, they don't see it, but they're seeing right through it when they watch the news. So we'll have to ask Gloria and John in the morning, KSFQV.
All right, Mark. Ask away. There was a KD2HC, I think, as a partial. You were kind of underneath Mark there. Over.
Good morning. KD2HCE Mobile. Where you're close.
Okay, you broke up just a little bit at the end there. I didn't quite get the question, but I do have the call, KD2HCE Mobile. Come on back with your question, please.
Negative on the question. Just throw me on the list for an in and out, Roger.
Roger that. No worries there. You're already on the log. Thanks for stopping by. What's the name, please?
Personal's Chris. Gary, you should know me.
I should know a lot of things. And I probably do. I'm pretty sure I just didn't. I'm trying to wrap my head around it a little bit here. But anyway, I have you in the log, and I'll probably be embarrassed when I figure this out. Chris, thanks for stopping by, waving the hand there. We do appreciate that. Make sure that you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you know why, because it is. And we'll do this again. We'll do this again tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by. By the way, you are check-in number 47, sir. So we are cooking with petrol for sure. Chris, thank you for being here. This is AA8CS. Got to take care of the pups. I'll be clear.